Okay, folks, I'm just north of Route 30 that takes you into Fayetteville, Pennsylvania. I'm back on the trail this morning. This is my first interview out today, and these two young ladies come by, and they're headed northbound, doing a big section. Y'all have trail names?
Yes, sir. My name's Soda Pop.
And I'm Skittles. All the colors of the rainbow.
Okay, how did y'all get the trail names?
Well, it was my high school trail name, or my high school name. They said I was like Soda Pop, full of fizz. And there's nothing I like more than an ice cold Diet Mountain Dew when I'm on the trail. So, how'd you get yours?
Skittles, all the colors of the rainbow. I'm just happy. I'm happy to wake up. I'm happy to go to bed. I'm happy to sit down. I'm happy to walk. Don't matter.
Right, y'all are the right kind of folks out here.
Yes. Nothing I'd rather be doing.
So y'all doing a big section?
Yes, this year we're attempting a section hike the whole trail. It's our 4th year. We take 4 weeks of vacation, and this is a 325-mile attempt from Front Royal, Virginia to the Pennsylvania-New Jersey border.
All right, well, that's awesome. So y'all think you'll probably finish the complete trail in a couple more years?
10 years.
Yeah, we're about 10
About
years.
10.
Yeah.
6 more years, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you like most about getting out here?
Checking out of life.
It restores my faith in humanity. You don't know if someone's homeless. You don't know if someone's got a $5 million mansion. And everybody's always willing to help out and take care of each other. I can't tell you, every hiker that passed by Skittles' injury yesterday, you got water, you got food, you got everything you need to take care of the wound. We need to get you into town. Sometimes in normal life, you don't get that.
No, you're absolutely right. I appreciate it. Hope to see y'all up the trail.
Thank you, Crazy Tree.
Peace and chicken grease.
I wish we'd hiked here last night. Couldn't have made it.
Well, the water's right there, too. That's lovely.
My feet were dying last night.
My foot.
Now, Crazy Tree, does it ever get like that for you? Where your feet are just tender?
Yes.
They just hurt.
Yes.
Yeah, no blisters, just hurt.
Okay, folks, I'm about 2.5, 3 miles north of Route 40, and just met up with these folks here. They're sitting taking a short break, and I'm hiking on. It's getting warm. Temperature's getting on up there. So I wanted to get an interview with them. They're out doing a short section hike, and I think they both said that they was in hopes to do a through hike in the future. So y'all said you didn't have trail names?
Nope. No trail names.
Okay, I don't know if you know the rule on that, but if you don't come up with one soon, and you stay out here long, somebody's gonna give you one. So, but no, what do y'all like? Where are you from first?
Well, we're from St. Pete, but we live in Baltimore right now.
Okay.
So we're coming from Baltimore to come out here.
Yeah. And what do you like most about getting out on the trail?
What don't I like?
Yeah.
Everything. I just like getting away and getting out in nature and testing myself and getting to spend time with these guys.
Being out of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Well, I noticed you got your dog with you, and what's the dog's name?
Blue.
His name's Blue.
Blue.
Yeah.
And is Blue comes out and hikes with you all the time?
Oh yeah.
Every time.
Every time.
Yeah,
Whenever
so-
we can take him.
So he likes it well as y'all do.
Yes.
Oh yeah. He loves it.
Is it hard to keep up with a dog and everything when you're doing multi-day hikes?
It is until he gets tired.
Yeah.
Then he starts slowing down a little bit.
He's really good at pulling us up hills.
Yeah. It's motivation, you know.
Well, I've been seeing a lot of dogs with folks on the trail, and I've been asking a lot of questions about dogs. That's something I want to try to start doing, and it really hit me the other day that I need to do that because I interviewed a family back down the trail, and both their dogs sing for me, so that was pretty cool. Y'all have to check the video out. So, all right, well, I thank you, and hope to see y'all out on the trail.
Oh, definitely.
Nice
Thank
to meet you.
See you.
Okay, folks, I'm going to try to do my review on the 0 day in Fayetteville, Pennsylvania. I took a 0 yesterday, got in after the day before, evening before, after a 22-mile day. When you get to approximately mile 1082 at the Route 30, you'll turn left and go toward, you'll go west toward Fayetteville, Pennsylvania, and roughly about 4/10 of a mile or so up there, is the Timbers Restaurant, and then probably another quarter mile or so past the Timbers Restaurant is the Trail of Hope Hostel. I'll have pictures and videos of both posted, and as far as my opinion, both places worked out real well for me. First, the Trail of Hope Hostel is very nice, very clean. You'll talk to either Sandy or Robert that manages the hostel, and I have to say Sandy is very neat and clean. She had all the linens on all the bunks. I think they have approximately 12 or so bunks there in individual rooms, kind of, and it's really nice and neat. Home setting. They have 2 baths there, and that's available to the hikers. They have a kitchen, laundry available. It is coin laundry, so you'd need to bring quarters with you for that. But as far as the showers and everything, it's just available. Linens and towels are available there all the time, and she made it very, very nice for me. They actually gave me a couple of rides around also, and she invited me for dinner last night, which was a spaghetti dinner, and was very good. It was homemade spaghetti sauce, meatballs, and sauce, and very good, very nice. And I want to say again, if you need a hostel when you get to mile 1082, you need to look up the Trail of Hope Hostel. They're not far off the trail. And then what I want to say also about the Timbers Restaurant and Ice Cream Parlor. They, without a doubt, I think at this point is probably my favorite restaurant on the trail. I think prior to this that I had said the Smoky Mountain Diner in Hot Springs was probably the favorite. Still say the Smoky Mountain Diner in Hot Springs was very good, but this little hometown diner in Fayetteville, Pennsylvania, the name of it is Timbers Restaurant and Ice Cream Parlor. I had 3 meals with them there. I had two breakfasts this morning, and I ordered the first one, which was scrambled eggs, bacon, potatoes, and 3 pancakes. I ordered that, ate it, and when the waitress came to the table, I told her I wanted the same thing again. So I ate 2 complete rounds of that breakfast this morning, and without a doubt, everything they served me was good. The first night there, I had a double hamburger that was, the patties were as bigger than the bun, and thick like I would grill them at home. And their potatoes, their home fries, or homemade fries that you can't be beat. I mean, if you're cooking this stuff at home, you know what I'm talking about. It's home cooked meal at a restaurant, and their service was excellent. The cleanliness of the restaurant was good. I found nothing in it. And if anybody knows me out there, you know I'm very particular when it comes to restaurants and the way they serve and their food. And I'll have to say that the folks at Timbers has got it together. And so if you're needing a good hamburger, or they have other meals as well, but if you're needing that or a good breakfast, or just wanting a great ice cream, you'll want to get off at mile approximately 1082, go west to Fayetteville, and the restaurant will be the first place on the left. And can't miss it, but and you better not miss it if you want something good. So thank you, and I'll see you up the trail. I've been walking down this dirt road a little ways and come to this intersection, and you got 4 different, or yeah, 4 different roads here. So you got a kind of a 4-way across, and I wasn't sure if I was still even on the trail, but it was just followed the dirt road there a little ways, and now it's going to cross right here and go back into the woods. So we'll enter in back into the woods, and we're back on the trail. So that was a little different than what I was expecting. And then we got a vehicle there. Hey, that's a forest ranger. So we, I don't know what they out doing, out riding the roads and cruising the roads, and I don't know, but pretty neat to see, I guess, out here. Tomorrow I'll cross over the halfway point. Don't think I'll hardly get there today, but it'll be real close, and I think I'll go over that tomorrow. So I'm getting really excited about that. I want it to come, want to be halfway, to say I've done half of it. It's going to be a great feeling. I'm excited about it, but at the same time, I got to say that it lets me know that it's half over. And the days keep getting better out here. I'm enjoying this more and more every day as it goes. It's I don't know how to explain it exactly, but meeting all the people, seeing all the different things I see out here, getting to experience everything I experience on the trail and off the trail. You know, it's just like the people that picks me up when I hitchhike, or the hostels where I stay, the things they do, and the restaurants I eat at, just such as Timbers back there. Those people that run those places, that go out of their way to make you comfortable and to give you good food and do things, help you out. You know, it makes this whole trip be something that you really can't describe it all. I mean, there's no way I can tell the whole story, but I can tell you it's been good, and I am enjoying it, and I just look forward to the second half. But it's been a great first half. So much stuff has happened. I've got to see many different types of weather, and awesome, like I said, awesome views. I got to see a lot of wildlife and different things on the trail. It's just been great, and want to say thank you to all my Facebook friends and to all the YouTube viewers out there that's following me. I just do want to ask that everybody that's following me, that's watching my videos, just click on the subscribe button. That's all you got to do, and just subscribe to my channel. And it can go pretty easy. It's very simple, and just do that, and you know, and then share it, and get other people to follow me and watching these videos, and hopefully to get hooked up and make a small donation to children's. You know, everything counts that goes to them, and I'm sending everything that's donated to them. I want to say too, I almost forgot that I was leaving the Timbers restaurant this morning, and a gentleman come out and stopped me, and he said that he understood that he heard them say that I was hiking for children's, doing a fundraiser for Children's Hospital, and he wanted to know, could he make a donation? So to me right there on the spot, and so he made a donation and gave me money right there on the spot, and I want to say thank you to him, He didn't want me to put his name or picture on the video, but he had his family with him, and very nice of him to do that and make that donation. So I appreciate it. Appreciate all donations that everybody gives. So I am out here doing this to get something off of my list, something I wanted to do a long time, but I'm also doing this for Children's Healthcare of Atlanta as a fundraiser for them, and I hope that you'll all get behind me and support me on this. Thank you very much. I'll see you up the trail. Okay, folks, we're at Birch Run Shelter, and we're almost to the halfway point. And I'm excited about it, and I know the rest of these are.
Oh, yeah.
And well, they're gonna hear me holler tomorrow a little bit, but anyway, I'm gonna go around the table and we're gonna get the trail names. We'll start right here.
Hey, how we doing? My name's Sir Owen Van Grizzle, Duke of Beartown. I'm from Vermont, Huntington, Vermont.
Okay, well now, how did you get that trail name?
Well, when I did the long trail, which runs from Mass to Canada up in Vermont, a guy with a foam sword knighted me, Sir Owen Van Grizzle, Duke of Beartown, because we helped him. He was a bit of a trail angel, and we helped him move a fallen tree. So he said that we were worthy to join his order.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
how about that now? What do you like about the trail so far?
I've actually liked the kind of the change in the mindset I've experienced with I'm loving the solitude and just stopping and listening and looking.
All right, man. Well, thank you. Hope to see you at the trail.
Yeah, you will.
And who we got here?
Hey, I'm Snap.
Snap. And how did you get the name Snap?
So Snap is short for ginger snap. So I had some ginger snaps at a shelter and I was giving them out, talking about how they're the perfect trail food. They don't crumble, you know, they're delicious. And so now they call
Where are you
me
from?
Snap. Hampton, Virginia.
Hampton, Virginia.
Yep.
And what do you like about the trail so far?
I know what I don't like.
Tell what you don't like.
No, what I like, I like the friends. I like the companionship. I like meeting new people every day. You know, that's cool. What I don't like is the cold and the rain.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the cold's over with for a while, at least
Yeah.
this week. And so I think we're going to be all right on that. But now I can't promise you about the rain. I think we're going to get some rain, and I think we're going to want the rain because we need the water.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, so who we got here?
All right, I am Rash. I got my trail name because I treated my clothes with permethrin, and then I had an allergic reaction to it on
my
the second
gosh.
night out.
I'm going to let you look at my back in a little bit. I think I may have the same
Oh,
problem.
great. So, this is my sister. We're from Pennsylvania, so we're home right now. Let's see, what do I would say right now what I like the most about the trail is probably the people and
Copycat.
being able to eat whatever I want.
Ooh,
and
that's a good one.
I can just run
As
it
much
off
as you want,
as
right?
much as I
All
want
right,
and
I
whatever
agree with
I
that.
want.
All right.
Anything else? Did I get everything?
All right, well,
I
thank you.
got everything.
Thank you, man. Hope to see you up the trail.
All right.
And then this is sister, so
Yeah.
you got a trail name?
Pinata.
Pinata. And how'd you get that?
I accidentally knocked someone's candy over in a shelter, so candy went everywhere.
So did everybody scramble for it?
And no, I just gave it back to the guy because it was his candy.
Yeah.
So I picked it up for him.
So,
Favorite part of the trail, definitely the people, and exploring nature is pretty fun. So
Well, now I gotta ask both of you,
Uh-huh.
because this is a brother and sister
Do we
Much do we
fight?
team right here.
Do we fight on the
Did you
trail?
get along continuously on the trail?
So I've been with them. I can answer that.
Okay.
So they get along outstandingly. on the
Really?
trail. Yeah.
I mean,
I
we're
don't think.
adults now, so.
Still, I don't know. If I were to hike with my sister, I don't know that we would have lasted as long as you guys.
You're only halfway. There's still
That's true.
there's still time.
Not even.
Yeah, there's still time to have a problem, an issue here.
No, I don't know. They get along really, really
Well, that's great, and I'm gonna tell you something. I'd like to see our brother and sisters, our brothers. I've actually got a couple of brothers that's hiking together on video, but it's awesome to see that. Got a father and a daughter, and different things like that, and I wish that my brothers could be out here with me, because I've got 3, and they all want to do this, but they haven't been able to have the time to do it. So.
Yeah.
That's awesome that y'all can. Y'all have memories forever, so that's cool. And I'm gonna get the next one down here. Who we got right here?
Hey, my name's Nomad.
Nomad, and I want you to tell them first about your through hike in 2012.
Yep, through hiked in 2012 with my Marine Corps buddy Leaf and his dog Coda. Took us 4 months of hiking. We took 2 months of 0 days. Finished October 3rd. And yeah, so I'm back out here. I'm hiking from Harper's Ferry to Maine. My last through hike, we did the second half of the AT so fast that I missed a lot of things. So I just came back to kind of retrace my steps and just experience a little more of the trail than I did last time. So I'm from Pittsburgh.
And he's also, I don't know if he got it in there at the first, but he's also a military guy, folks. And so thank you for your service.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And there again, I hope to see all y'all up the trail.
All right.
All right.
Okay, everybody, we're at, I'm just down the hill from Birch Run Shelter at, what I say, 1,098? Or 92. Mile 1,092. And this whole group come in from a college, it's a college group, and they came in about an hour or so ago. And I think they thought that the shelter was too crowded or something, but, and it might actually be if we got all of y'all in there. So how many of you are there?
14.
14 of them. And I'm just going to start on the end here and go around. If anybody wants to say anything, it'd be good. But would you tell who's the leader kind of this?
There's a mix of us.
Yeah, there's a few of us.
Well, just let me start right here.
Okay.
You're closer anyway. So where are y'all all from?
From Loyola University, Maryland, in Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so do y'all all get out as a group and hike very often?
No, do you want to talk a little bit about why we're here? How we got? We're
Can I volunteer?
Billy, you do it, yeah.
Yeah, sure. So we're a group of 14 from Loyola University, Maryland, out on a trip we call Discovery, which teaches our student participants about a lot of discernment. And we ask 3 key questions, like what brings you joy, what are you good at, and then what is your vocation? So what are you meant to do in this world? So it's a really cool trip. We've been out here for the last 5 days.
Can I sit in on that? I need to know.
It's been great. It's been great getting to know these people.
So we kind of just came together. We came together at the end of the semester and really got to know each other over the past 5 days.
Yeah, and you'll do that out here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm wondering, I'm curious, who wants to answer the next question I'm fixing to ask? Because I'm fixing to put somebody on the spot.
What's the question?
Yeah.
All right. So y'all were out here for a few days. Has it worked kind of like that? I know y'all knew each other beforehand, but out here on the trail, I meet somebody and instantly I become friends with them. So is it kind of working that way out here?
Robla, Michelle.
Oh my
Save it on tape.
So yeah,
Yeah.
There's a clear defined yes, I think.
so they've met out here and then became friends or what? Yeah. Okay.
Most of us didn't know each other that well before.
Okay.
And we
But
did
you
some,
do now, yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did some rock climbing earlier in the week.
Yeah.
So I feel like that brought us kind of together.
Yes.
The whole belaying thing.
Wow.
Gotta trust.
I'll say
And
a we statement here that pooping together has brought a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The whole aspect of this whole thing will make you closer whether you want to be or not. But
Said it.
so another interesting thing, and you'll the only way we'll know is if you comment back on my YouTube channel and tell me. But I'm curious that after your trip, there's the way it affects some of us through hikers out here. I know it myself for sure. Is we make friends so fast out here on the trail, and we might spend time with that person for a day or two, or a week. And sometimes we hike together for a week or so. There's one guy I hiked 90 miles with. There's one girl I hiked for a week with. And then when we split off for whatever what the reason may be, to move ahead, or like that guy, he's moved ahead of me. He's 3 weeks ahead of me now. And the girl, she got off trail. But when that happens, it's it's like you lose something really fast. So you make friends out here really fast, but you can lose it so fast. But not really forever, because if you get their contacts, then you got a friend forever. But be interesting to see if it does that in 6 days for y'all. Kind of,
Yeah.
It's like when you get back off the trail and you go your different ways to home or your rooms or whatever. You just like instantly gonna miss it, the togetherness. So be curious. If y'all can, I'll give you the contacts, and you comment in any way you will on there to me, and So anybody got anything else to say? I know that some of you's got trail names. I don't think I got that yet. So what's your trail names? If you got one,
Have them and you want to share 'em.
you raise your hand if you got a trail name.
And sketch.
Your sketch. And how did you get that? By sketching.
Yeah, I did
And
sketching
was
and
you gonna show me a drawing?
I started drawing the creek, and I've been sketching the map of our campsites. Just each day we stop,
Oh, sweet.
I'll do a sketch of the layout of our camp and where everything is, where the tents are. This is today's. And I started drawing the creek. It's quick. And I drew her a picture of an acorn with a sapling growing out of it. That was the best one, anyway.
Yeah. So that's a good thing to do there. And I actually met a hiker way back up the trail that was doing the same thing. And he and I walked together for several days and off and on, back and forth. But he would sketch a little something in the books, in the trail journals.
I might have seen one of his sketches.
His name is Gator.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
And he's a little further north than I am now. He's probably 100 miles north of me now. But just a real good guy, and he's an artist, by his sketches. But so who else got a trail name?
I am Maze.
Maze?
Maze, like the corn.
Yeah. Like the corn maze. Okay.
Yeah, we got to talking about our strange addictions, and mine is that I love eating corn. So not very meaningful, but
You won't find much corn out here.
it's really sad.
Unfortunately.
Okay. So who else?
So we came up with the name Smooth Criminal because before this trip I had an accident playing a game. And for a while I was wearing a glove on this one, and everyone was saying I was doing the Michael Jackson, so we came up with Smooth Criminal, which is very funny because my accident wasn't so smooth.
Okay. Who else?
Yeah, I am Bird Poop.
Bird
It's pretty self-explanatory. On the first day we got to camp, a bird pooped on my head. So yeah, good luck for the rest of the trip.
Yeah.
You might ought to change that before you start a through hike.
Any other names?
I think we could get a better one.
I got a bunch. So I'm gonna go with nickname because I have a bunch of trail names because pretty much every single time I say something, it ends up becoming a name. You got Bacon Bits, Bacon, Roni, Bill from work,
Big Scoop Bill.
Big Scoop Bill. Yeah, like that.
Silly Billy.
Silly Billy's an old one.
Anybody else? Nobody else. Okay, who in the crowd wants to do a through hike in the future? So let's see, hold them up high so I can see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're gonna have 11 out of 14 wanting to do a through hike.
I'm gonna do sections.
You're gonna do it in sections.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's cool. The ladies that came by just earlier, just before y'all was coming back, that's what they're doing. They told me earlier they was wanting to do it over a 10-year period. So.
I want to do the 4-state challenge later this summer.
Okay.
West Virginia, Maryland.
I saw at least one guy and a girl did it a couple nights back. I saw it. It was about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and they stopped at a shelter I was in. I only had 4 or 5 miles to go, and they were ready to quit. But everybody there talked to me, and they're putting their boots back on and finishing. So they finished. So I don't remember their trail names right off, but they did finish and made it on. So. One more thing I wanted to ask. I guess y'all are out here doing this, and I got a little information. I guess you might say a bird landed a while ago, and I just want to get it on the video. That how many miles? You're out here for 6 days, and how many miles, roughly?
Like 20.
You're gonna do 20 miles in 6 days. And I think that's really good. You know, I mean, a lot of the through hikers are doing 20+ mile days in one day. I did a 22 mile day the day before yesterday. But when you're starting out like this, that's what you need to do, just what you're doing. You need to do the low miles and, you know, and just enjoy it. Take care of your feet. Don't get all the foot problems and all this stuff. Just enjoy it. And then when you start getting more ready for the through hike, you know, start doing some hikes and increasing your mileage and, you know, getting you better gear and all that. So y'all are doing it right. And so don't let nobody fool you about that mileage, because I think you're doing perfect. But the other thing I wanted to ask, and this is kind of just an inside joke with all the through hikers, but this is what the bird told me, was that there was a 0 day in that 20 miles.
There was a 0 day. Yeah. That was for the reflection. That was 1 full day of all reflection.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that,
He's all okay. Yeah.
So anyway, I'll let you go with that. So thank y'all, and I hope to see y'all up the trail.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks,
Bye,
Crazy.
Tree. Bye, Crazy Tree.
Okay, folks, we're at Birch Run Shelter, and these two ladies just came in and set up their tent, and got a chance to get them on an interview. So where are y'all from?
Chicago, right around Chicago, and yep.
And so y'all are out just for a few days? Or
A
what?
few days, yeah.
But we're trying to be ambitious. We did about 17 miles today.
Oh, okay. Wow. So is this your first time out, or you do it pretty often?
First time on the Appalachian, yeah, on the AT, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, but have you got out and hiked those miles before, or I mean, some long
We've
distance
hiked a
ones?
lot, yeah.
We hiked a lot, yeah, not in a go like that. So no, we knew we were up for a challenge
Yeah.
for our.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Plus Chicago's really flat.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. So did you like it? Today was the first day?
It was great.
No. It was actually
Yesterday was the first day. Yeah.
So
we
this is
flew
your
in,
third day?
Yeah, second day.
Second day. Okay. So how many days are you going to be out here for?
Well, we're not quite sure
Yeah,
yet.
we're not quite sure, but we have to gauge, you know, how we're doing and all that. So we're flexible with our time,
so
which is
just
great.
and you trying to do a certain amount of miles or whatever, just whatever.
It's more like get to see our friend toward the end at some point, and
Okay.
so
Wow.
you
So
know,
that's
we
pretty
have
good.
a little
That-
time.
you're being flexible, so you're almost to a through hiker stage. So
Yeah.
because you got to be really flexible out here.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
So that's pretty good, dude. So are y'all kind of preparing maybe for a longer distance hike in the future?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
How about that?
Absolutely.
That's cool. And
This
you
is fun.
in hopes of maybe a through hike or just a big section?
Who knows?
Who knows? I mean, yeah, it's a time commitment. I really admire people, but
And
yeah,
we have
we'll
some of the
see.
gear now, so
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what it takes. Just accumulate it over a little time and then get out and learn, and you'll learn every time you're out here. So
Yeah.
I'm still learning. I've been on the trail since February.
Wow.
So anyway, what do you like most about it?
I think just, well, first of all, being away from the office is great. You know, it's hard to talk about what's great about it at the end of a very long day. But, you know, the reward of, well, we're about to eat, so the reward of, like, eating dinner, and I don't know, it's just great being out in nature. So.
What about you?
I think it's been really nice to just kind of, like she said, be flexible, and you know, it's fun to bump into people and they give us little tips and say, oh, the water's really good at this one spot. And, you know, that's been really fun, just chatting with people.
Yeah. And they'll do that on the trail all the way up and down.
Yeah.
From, you know, best I know. So, all right. Well, thank y'all, and
Thank
hope
you.
to see you out on the trail.
All right.